Yeah, thank you, 8. I appreciate it, buddy. We we were trying to keep it on the down low for a while because we just went through a miscarriage. Um, so, but we're pretty excited. Hey, Prince is here. Hope you're doing well, buddy. How are you? Thanks, brother. I seen your big night the other night, man. Congrats, brother. Congrats. We're up to 5 years. What's up, everybody? Welcome into the show. Please say hello in the chat. We're about to go over the slate. Just giving everybody a couple of seconds to get in here. Perfect slate tonight. I love it. I'm feeling it. We got some news we're waiting on, but we're going to get it all before lock tonight. Malachi Branham has been ruled out. That doesn't do very much for me. Conflict even made it. I seen you been playing some COD. You need to hop in with us, brother. So, we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. Make sure you invite your friends. And if you're not a premium member for the Veterans Day stream, discount code is 10 off. 10OFF. 10 off. Get you 10% off your subscription. Let's hop in, boys. At the point guard, Amon Thompson is an automatic lock today. I don't care what you think, what kind of contrarian play you're trying to do today. Don't do it. Get different elsewhere. You've got to lock Thompson in. Every model I've looked at, every simulation, he's in the winning lineup over 90% of the time. You just can't get away from him today. He's just a free piece. You plug in, you play him, bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Get out to the next position on the slate. So, easy enough, plug him in. He's starting for Fred VanVleet. Next guy on the list, Jose Alvarado, I love today. Love him. Put up over 40 fantasy points in back-to-back games. Some people say Trey Murphy's back. That's going to cut into his usage. I don't think so. Trey Murphy's not that good. Alvarado looks great for me. I'm going to have a metric shit ton of Jose Alvarado today. The matchup's solid. Playing him. SGA is going to be my pay-up option today. I love him today. No Chet on the floor. He has not performed up to his price in forever, so hoping that keeps ownership down. But he's still chunking the ball. 14 or more shots in every game this year. He's shooting the ball a lot. He gets I read it earlier, I think it's 5.1% usage bump with no Chet on the floor. Him and J. Will is going to have to do everything for this team today. And I'm going to have both of them locked. De'Aaron Fox is grading out fine for me. I'm not in love with the play, but it's a solid matchup. If he lands in a lineup, I'm okay with it. But I just know that most of my lineups tonight are going to be Jose Alvarado, SGA, and Amon Thompson at the point. It's just how it's going to rotate for me tonight. Moving down, I think Darius Garland's solid. He's been playing very well lately. His price has moved up a little bit, but I don't think it's where it should be yet. He's got these solid games here. And, oh, by the way, Cleveland still has not lost. but he provides you a safe-ish floor around 30 fantasy points. You know he's not going to kill your lineup. So if you're looking for a safe play, I think Garland's it. I would have Garland in some cash games, but I don't play cash. I think Harden's fine tonight. Going back to OKC, if you want to play the revenge narrative, he's only played him about 87 times since he was traded long, long ago. But another player, it's just really solid. I cannot trust Donovan Mitchell. So this game against Brooklyn, I was so scared on this slate. I can't remember the exact number, but in the first quarter, he had like 24 fantasy points, and I was like, yep, it's over. If you don't have D-Mitch, you're not taken down. And I don't know what happened. I didn't watch the game, but he just quit producing altogether. Keon Ellis is fine today. Should get a couple more minutes. Not a guy I'm drilling in my lineups at all, though. I would put a ownership cap on him if it were me. I'd much rather have Kevin Huerter. Sorry about that. Jordan Poole's okay. Kind of waiting on some news about their lineup, what they're going to run. Yeah, we ain't got no new news. I mean, you kind of know what you get with Jordan Poole. He's really all that team that has. His last two games been down games. Just an MME play for me. Most of these guys from here down are MME plays. Sort of the same with Cam Thomas, Cason Wallace. He could get some extended run tonight, and he's interesting. But I think I like Lou Dort a little more than him. But if you guys have a question about any of these guys, feel free to ask in the chat. Most of them's just MME plays for me, though. Bub Carrington's just gotten too expensive, if he's even going to play. I expect him to, but I don't know for sure. Moving over to the 2, Kevin Huerter. I'm not sure if he's going to be a lock yet, but I'm going to have a metric shit ton of him. He's just too cheap. He's going to get extra minutes with Monk out. Like, matchup solid. I just really like Kevin tonight. I really like Jalen Green, and I think he's going under-owned. LineStar has him at 16% owned. I want to be around like 50-ish%. I'm running 300 lineups today. I'd like him in about 150 of them. No Fred VanVleet opens up a lot. I think Alperen Sengun will be running the offense, but I think Green should be the next guy running the offense, the clear number 2. Talked about Lou Dort. I like him quite a bit today. He has a ceiling. Should get plenty of minutes today as well. 4,900 is just far too cheap for Lou Dort. And he's low owned, only pulling 11%. Speaking of low owned, a guy I like today, he is risky, but I'm getting a lot of him. Oh, we just got a starting lineup. Cavs going to start Garland, Mitchell, Okoro, Mobley, and Allen, who we thought they would. But the risky player I like today, I'm going to be very overweight. He's only pulling 11% ownership right now, is Karis LeVert. He has found his game. Last 3 games, 34, 33, and 31 fantasy points. Played 28, 21, and 31 minutes in those games. I expect Cleveland to continue being the best team in the NBA and him to get all the minutes off the bench, being their bona fide 6th man. And nobody on this Bulls second unit can contain Karis LeVert. End of story. I'm very overweight on Karis LeVert compared to the field. We talked about Spider. I don't have much interest in Zach LaVine. I mean, it's just a matchup. Look who he's playing, you know. The Cavs are the best defensive team in the NBA. Reed Shepard's interesting for me. I like him more on DK, but on FanDuel, he's serviceable as well. Should get plenty of minutes today. I expect him to come off the bench, probably play around 25-ish to 27 minutes is what I got him projected for. He's 3,900. If you need him to fill out your lineup, perfectly viable by me. Perfectly viable. We talked about most of these guys. Norman Powell's fine. His price is getting tough to stomach, but, I mean, he's producing. He's met value in 4 straight games. don't mind him at all. And he's kind of just doing a little bit of everything en route to that as well. Bilal Colaby's fine. I think his production comes down with Kuzma back in the lineup. Dylan Brooks is just okay. Like, he's so bad. I don't know how he has a job, but he does. Brendan Boston's a GPP play. Not sure how many minutes he gets with Trey Murphy being back, but if he gets some minutes, he can pop off. Then pretty much everyone else through here is just MME. You got somebody you want to ask about, feel free to. Moving over to the 3, we have a lock for me in Jalen Williams. He's pretty much going to be running the 5. He should be the starting center for this team, even though he's not center. But he's going to get all the usage he can handle tonight. Him and SGA. The entire team will run through them. I expect him to get more boards, having to play down low. So, love it. What's up, Jose? I appreciate it, buddy. And happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Thank you for your service. Really like Tari Eason today. Not a core play for me, but I will be overweight on the field on FanDuel. He has a core on DK, but on FanDuel he's not. I really like Tari today. I think Brandon Ingram's very interesting. He's pulling a little bit too much ownership that I like, 32%. But who else is going to produce for this team today? Him and Jose Alvarado is it. Keegan Murray's fine. Solid matchup. Don't mind him at all. Moving down the line, nothing's really sticking out. Pretty much everyone under Murray's just MME GPPs for me, except Karis LeVert. Keldon Johnson's an interesting play. I don't know what Pop said to him, but over the last 2 games, he's been out of his mind. 35 and 37 fantasy points. So, I don't know what's going on with him, but he has greatly stepped up his play. Still not shooting a ton, 13 and 10 field goal attempts. But, like, he got 2 blocks, 2 steals, 5 assists against Utah. So, not someone I believe in, but I don't mind having sprinkles of him in my GPPs. Kuzma I have no interest in. Kispert with Kuzma back, not really. And then everyone down there is just kind of GPP only for me. Kenrich Williams, he could be the backup 5, but he's coming off injury, so I don't think he gets many minutes, and I think they're pretty much all going to go to Deng. At the 4, most of the guys up top are who we've already talked about. But Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are both fine. Flip a coin, see which one you get. I'm okay with both of them. Jared Allen, riskier but higher ceiling in my opinion. Evan Mobley's more consistent. I would probably lean Mobley, but his price is just a little bit higher. Then you got Sabonis, who's been pretty much a triple-double machine. Like, been getting so close to a triple-double every single game this year. Don't mind him at all. If he falls in my lineup, I'm happy, but I'm not forcing him into the lineup. Jabari Smith's interesting. Of all the Rockets, he's pulling the least amount of ownership. He's only 5,100, but he hasn't been producing worth a shit. Only 0.71 fantasy points per minute. So, if you roster him, it's just a leverage play. Osmoon Deng, I don't think he starts at all. If he does, he's an automatic lock, but I think he is the backup center tonight. And he produces 1.1 fantasy point per minute tonight. I'm projecting him for around 20-ish minutes, and if that's the case, he should score over 20 fantasy points. Really like him tonight, but it's not a guy that I'm just hammering into my lineups until we get some starting lineup notifications. If he were to start, he would be a lock. I don't mind Reed Shepherd, but I think he's going over-owned. Where's he at? He's a 2. Yeah, at 20%, that's probably about where I'd want to be tonight. Wemby. So, last game for Wemby, he had 7 blocks, and he still did not meet value against Utah with 7 blocks. And 16 rebounds. Still did not meet value. Wemby can break the slate any night he feels like it. But more often than not this year, he has not felt like it. 2 70-point performances, but other than that, he has not met value once this season. Only those 2 slate-breaking performances is all that he's had. What's up, Don? Hope you're doing well, buddy. For everybody that joined late, in the description down below, if you want to be a premium member and get the cores every single day, even when there's no show, there is a promo code for Veterans Day. 10 off, 10 OFF. Moving down the line, though, I have no interest in Ben Simmons. He just can't basketball. Not much interest in Alex Sarr with Kuzma back. The only one in this range down through here I would have interest is Patrick Williams and maybe Noah Clowney if DFS is ruled out. That's about it. Yeah, that's right, Don. Hit the like button. Share it with your friends. Moving over to center, Sengun is just a lock for me tonight. I think the entire offense is going to run through Sengun. He is going to be quarterbacking. His assist rate should be through the roof for this game. 1.49 fantasy point per minute player, and I think he plays every minute in this game that he can. 33-minute game tonight for Sengun. And if you do the numbers at 1.49 fantasy points per minute, he's in for a big game. Just too easy to set it and forget it. Love Sengun tonight. Nick Claxton's looking really good at his price, though. I'm going to be all Sengun tonight, but in the sprinkles of GPP plays that am not Sengun, it'll probably be Nick Claxton. Especially if DFS is ruled out. His minute load's going up, and so is his production. And solid matchup against New Orleans, who plays a couple centers. Yves Missy, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, and every now and then they sprinkle in Daniel Theus, however the fuck you say it. But I think he's able to dominate him. And if for some reason you don't want to play Sengun or Claxton, Vucevic looks fine. I looked at the numbers earlier. Historically, he's actually dominated Jared Allen. Had a met value or exceeded value in almost every game that he's played against him. So the history looks good for Vooch, even in a tough matchup on paper. They're second against centers, but for some reason, he just has Jared Allen's number. Low on play I really like tonight is Zubac. I don't see anybody on him, but who's going to defend Zubac in the paint tonight? J. Will's not. He's not big enough. Dang, like he's got the size, but he can't compete with Zubac. So I think Zubac is pretty sneaky tonight. Is Missy sneaky? I mean, nobody's playing him if that's what you mean. 3% owned. All right, Don. And I think Robinson-Earl probably starts over Missy. Yeah, Robinson-Earl played 32 minutes last game. Missy played 20 and put up 7 fantasy points. Missy's only a .74 fantasy point per minute producer. I think Claxton is a solid defender that can just shut him down. Joe Val's a monster point per minute player, but you never know how many minutes this guy's going to get. So MME only for me, and you hope and pray that he gets 25 minutes. That's all there is to it. And that's pretty much it until we get some news, guys. You think they started together last time? I mean, even if he started last game and he only got 20 minutes, that's concerning. But I mean, really, if you look at his chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 games in a row, he has not met value. And he's only met value 3 times this season. He does have good block numbers, though. And we know those stocks are important. Alright, we're just going to wait until we get some news. I will give the preliminary core, but Jalen Smith ruled out for the Bulls. Doesn't do much for me. I mean, Vooch might get an extra couple minutes because of that, but nothing crazy. I think that just makes Karis LeVert look even better going up against that second unit. I'll give the core, but it might change when we get news. I highly doubt it, but I'm going to drop it in Discord and then I'll do it on screen, say it out loud. Alright, there's your FanDuel core. Everybody's in the Discord. If you're not, join our Discord. It's linked down below in the description, guys. Totally free to join. We give out free plays all the time. And if for some reason you can't find it in the description down below, there it is in the chat. I think I put a period after that on accident. There we go. That second link. But, alright, let's rock the core. We're going to go with Jose Alvarado, SGA, Amon Thompson, J. Will, and then Sengun. That's going to be my core for tonight. And let's optimize it and see what kind of lineups we're going to get when we run that. I think it's going to be a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen. Love this slate tonight. Love, love, love it. We just got something. Oh, nope, my phone was just slow and just hit me with the Jalen Smith being out. Any day now. Alright, let's see what we're getting here. This first lineup. I like everything about this first lineup except DeMar DeRozan. In GPP, I don't care, but in single entry, I'm not playing DeMar. I like the second lineup a lot more. You get J. Will, Dort, and SGA, who I think will be the three main guys from Oklahoma. And then I like Murray more than DeRozan tonight. You still get Herder, Jose, Tari, Sengun, and Amen. It's just a lock. Now this lineup could be interesting if DFS is out. And this one with Jared Allen I like. This one with Keldon Johnson, a little bit of a gamble, but I don't mind it. I would like to see how much. Okay, I'm getting 25% Karis LeVert. I'd like a little more than that. Like a little bit more than that. I'm getting more Keegan Murray than I'm wanting. A little more Cam Johnson, but when we get news, that will change. Whenever they decide to give us the news. Are you going to send that, Don? Yeah, I like that, Don. What's the ownership of Fox and Allen? De'Aaron Fox was pulling some ownership, yeah, 31%. Jared Allen, though, is at 17. Mobley's only at 11, so. You guys got any questions, feel free to hit me with them. We went over the entire FanDuel slate. I really want to wait on news before I give my DK core. I already got it. But I want to make sure that news comes out the way I want it to. Seven viewers in here. Say hello, everyone. You got any questions about the slate? Feel free to hit me with them. And I need help, guys. I need help. I need you guys to give me some recommendations on what to eat tonight. Because my wife is going to be very mad if I don't know what I want. So give me some recommendations. Keegan Sneaky. I like Keegan. Take SGA. Yeah, I'm going SGA as well. I think SGA is a little more risky, but at lower ownership, his ceiling is so much higher. And you look at OKC, it's just him and J. Will, where you look at the Kings, and you got De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, DeMar DeRozan, all competing. Oh, and Sabonis. And then you got Herter, who not going to take a lot of usage, but he takes a lot of shots. Tacos do sound good. Japanese food? That sounds good, but I'm kind of broke. I got them, the players sorted right now by percentage owned, so I think Amon Thompson will be the highest owned player on the slate, hands down. But Kevin Herter should be a close second. SGA's ownership, not as high as it should be. 26% is what they're projecting right now. Come on, NBA, give us some news here so we can start building some actual lineups. I'm going to flip over to DK here. I'll just go ahead and give you guys my DK core. It's really, really simple today. Jose Alvarado, Amon Thompson, Tari Eason, and Sengun. Like, they're all of them except Tari are in the FanDuel core. You can just build however you want with these guys, and I love it. It may change with news, but I highly doubt it. I got an NBA question for you guys. Something that has driven me crazy this year. Zubac. This guy right here. Ivica Zubac. Did he change his name? Because I've always... Like, is this a Mandela effect? I always thought his name was Ivan Zubac. Has it always been Ivica? Or did he change his name? Am I going crazy? I always thought it was Ivan Zubac. Not Ivica Zubac. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Vassell unowned? Probably for good reason. Yeah. His price is too expensive. He is going unowned, 3%, but played 22 minutes last game. He's coming off injury, and he's priced at $5,900. I got him projected for almost 24 fantasy points, and that's just not enough at that price. You think it's always been Ivica? I gotta look this up. Yeah, it looks like it. Maybe I've just went nuts. Yeah, that's his birth name. Mandela effect, it's gotta be. I feel like his name used to be Ivan, but I guess I'm crazy. Do we got news? Wizards start Poole, Bub Carrington, Bilal Calabi, Kyle Kuzma, and Sar. Okay. So Bub Carrington is playing. Just MME only for me. Yeah, I got him projected 27.36 at his price. I mean, he's got a ceiling, but I'll give him 1 point boost. I doubt that changes much, though. Doubt it changes much at all. Let's do a build with our DK core. See what we're getting here. I still like J-Will and SGA quite a bit on DK, but I really like Clax on DK too, so I want him. Lineup 1 and 3 both have Claxton. Who we got with them? Okay, we got J-Will. Dort, I like. The only one I don't care for a lot here is Fox at 8,500. What can we get at guard for around 8,500? It's either him or Spida. I'd much rather have Ingram. Can I go to Ingram? Yeah, 49.9. Swap Dort or Fox out here with Ingram. Boom. That is a beautiful lineup. I like that a lot. Lot. But you could run Fox in it if you believe in Fox over Ingram. My thing is, I mean, I said it a while ago, is it's Brandon Ingram and Jose Alvarado for New Orleans. That's all the usage. Sacramento, it's De'Aaron Fox, DeMar DeRozan, Domantas Sabonis, Keegan Murray, and then, you know, don't take a lot of usage, but Herter, he shoots a lot. Come on, Nets. That's who I'm waiting on. Oh. Wow. It's almost like I said. Thunder starting SGA, Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins, Lou Dort, and Jalen Williams. SGA is the tallest listed starter at 6'6". I thought J. Will was 6'7". I could be wrong. How tall is he? Will it tell me on Line Star? Do they got their height? No, I don't see it. Oh, he's 6'5". For some reason, I thought he was taller. The other Jalen Williams is 6'9". Wow. So, Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins starting. That's interesting. I got to give them bumps, right? Got to give them... Oh, I think 21's probably safe for Joe and Wiggins. I already kind of liked Wiggins. I'm going to give Wiggins 22. They're still not going to pop up a lot. Let's just run it and see how much they pop up. I don't expect it to be very much. But in MME, they could work. Keontae George, questionable for tomorrow. Oh, we got the Pelicans lineup. Alvarado, Boston, Ingram, Murphy, and Missy is starting 8, if you're interested in him. But Boston's starting alongside Trey, so I like that. We're going to give Boston a little boost, too. Where you at, Mr. Boston? Yeah, I think 31 and some change is good for Boston. I'm going to give him more than that, though. He's a good basketball player. I'm going to give him 32 even. Now they're coming to my phone faster than they're coming to my computer. Clippers start Harden, Powell, Mann, Derrick Jones Jr., Zubac. Bulls start Giddey White, Levine Williams, Vooch. Cool. Can I please get the Nets? I gotta boost Missy. It's not gonna do anything for me, but I already had him boosted enough, I guess. I think Dort's a must play on DK. Did we get him in that lineup? Yeah, we got him in that one. I'm gonna run that lineup, I think. We got roughly 20 minutes till lock. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Kind of just waiting on the Nets lineup, see what they roll out. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Message, Jose. Nets are out. Let's see here. I don't see it. I'm sure it's my computer. Williams starting. Who is Williams? You talking about Patrick Williams? I don't see the Nets. On my phone or PC. You talking about Zaire Williams is starting? Say psych. Don't throw that kind of wrench in my plans. Is he really? Come on, computer. Load the damn thing. Oh, don't say that. Don't throw that wrench in our plans today. I guess I gotta... What to do with Z now, though? I'm not gonna have him in single entry. I'd say that. What is his price on DK? It's gotta be cheap. Yeah, it is. 3,700. Fudge popsicles. Well, in DK, he becomes almost a must play. Right in front of the Pelicans? The Rockets are in front of the Pelicans. Oh shit, here it is. Schroeder, Thomas, Kim Johnson, Claxton. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Just like this guy said. He's almost a must play on DK at the now. So I'm gonna rerun my DK. I didn't get any of them. Let me lock him. I've got to. Where'd he go? Why is he only a 2 guard, bro? What? Now let's run that. Can I build this? Can I do this? Give me SGA. And J will. Can I get Clax with it? Fuck no. God dang it. Can I get Dort with it? I can. I like that. Okay. That's a whole lineup built. Yeah, it's gotta be Jose. Yeah, it's gotta be Jose there in that spot. I'm gonna change up the DK core, but I still love Jose. And I've got a rebuild on DK. Let's see what it does for FanDuel. Excuse me? Did I spell it wrong? I did. Oh, he becomes great value on DK2 or FanDuel 2. Oh. He's not a core piece on FanDuel for me, but I like him a lot now. See what our builds are looking like now. Probably about the same, but I could probably replace Karis LeVert with Z now. It's gonna be interesting to see how it builds it. That's what it done. It replaced Karis LeVert in most of them. Okay. I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. But Clax is looking really good if you want to get off the Sengun chalk. But I think Sengun's just... I gotta play Sengun. Alright guys, you got any questions, hit me with them. 15 minutes till lock. Almost spilt my Gatorade. Spurs are going to start Paul, Castle, Champagne, Barnes, Wemby. Pretty much who we thought they would. I'm uploading my lineups, and then I will dip out of here. So if you have any questions, please let me know now. Guys, if you have any friends that might be interested in the Discord, send them an invite, and with the code 10 off, they can get 10% off a premium membership if they are interested. Or if you haven't tried it out yet, just click the get access to paid plays in the Discord, sign up with the promo code, you get 10% off. $10% off is just, it's insane when the price is cheap to begin with. Kind of notey do we got now? King, Start, Fox, Herter, DeRozan, Murray, Sabonis. Big shocker there. I feel really good about the slate. I think we are set to take down as a whole tonight, gents. As long as Wemby doesn't decide to put up a 90 fantasy point game, we should be solid. We should be solid. Norm's fine. I don't mind Norm at all. He's not really fitting into my single entry builds, but I think that's just how the slate's going, but he's totally fine. I don't mind Norm at all. I'm happy having whatever ownership he's at right now. I don't know what his projected ownership is at this moment. Here he is. Yeah, I think Norm's perfectly viable today. Getting these lineups uploaded to FanDuel. Let me see what Norm's ownership is here. I cut the music off by accident when I exited out of FanDuel. My fault, guys. He's only 8% owned. Perfectly viable. Perfectly viable. With that, I am out of here, guys. Cam Thomas. Cam's totally fine, too. I don't mind Cam at all. He's pulling 13%. If I had to pick between those two, I think Cam Thomas has a higher ceiling, but I think Norm is a lot safer. He's a very consistent player. But he's got a good ceiling too. Alright guys, been streaming for 53 minutes on the dot. I'm going to hop out of here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to @ me in the Discord and I will help you the best I can. Good luck guys. I appreciate you and I hope I helped you a little bit. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. We do these shows almost daily. I appreciate you guys. See ya.